Right, it says we're on. Let's try to find it. Your channel. Choose to grind. Click into it and hopefully hear yourself talking. Hello. Yes. We'll mute that. Turbochargers in the house. Hello, Turbo. Let's pop out the chat. And paste that. Pin it. And enlarge the chat. And go on to live chat. Craig's in the house. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for hopping in. I was on there trying to improve my time. So I was for about the last half hour. So frustrating. I've got a sub 7 minute in me, is it? I bounced into the GTR and again spent about 15-20 minutes at the most in it. And shite, hate the car. I was flowing on it better, I mean, than what it was. I mean without the trail braking, I mean the way Turbo was saying. I was collecting apexes and all a lot better. But my best time I got was a 704. I mean, so it was. And then I bounced into the other, the G70 again, and straight away my very first lap I was down to a 702. I mean, so it was. And I've got a sub 7 minute in me. Really frustrating. I was on, I mean, for a 659 something, and the last section, I mean, not even the last wee chicane, I mean the section before the big straight, I mean, no, the three important corners. I mean, you have the big right hander, and then a left, and then a wee bank left, and then the right. Lost over half a second at the very end of it. I mean, so I did. I was well up on my time, and I just threw it away. So frustrating. You'll have to try the G70, the Mara. Really, really nice. Slow on a straight line. I actually put a ghost on. I mean, so as I knew, because I like having a guide. I usually have my own ghost on, but I wanted a guide like straight away just because the lap is so big. So I put a GTR, I mean, guide on that was just under the 7 minutes, or a 7.1, so as I knew, so as I had an idea throughout the lap if I was on for it or not. But I improved it a tad, like, but I want a sub 7 minute. I had it in the bag. You should have seen how wide I missed. I mean, the initial, big right hander. I mean, where you usually hog the life out of it and then, sweep in. I braked too late and missed the apex by a mile, and then it meant the left hander, was as slow as anything, and around the last wee banky corner, it was awful as well. I was well on for a sub 7 minute, although I did get myself down to, what was it, a 7.9, which I believe is first place in the world in the G70, and overall in the world 33rd. Hopefully that's good enough where even if Kane all puts in a good lap time and other people put in a good lap time, hopefully that's good enough to at least to start us directly behind the fast guys. I mean, rather than have 3 or 4 other people in front of us. Thanks for hopping in, guys. Les in the house, Dublin Dave's in the house, Craig's there, Zero's there, Tim's in the house. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for hopping in. Starts in 11 minutes. We might as well try and improve it again then. because that's 11 minutes, and then there'll be like an hour, 10 minutes break. We've got about 20 minutes. We've a good chance of improving it then. Again. Hello, lad. Right, so we'll do what we've done the last time as well, just to give us an idea. Top 10s, and we want a top 10 that it's just under the 7 minute, or else just over the 7 minute. Or someone in a TT. I haven't even tried the TT yet. Right, there's Coyote in the GTR. It's just under, so we'll load that one up. Hello, Bob. Have you got your PlayStation all sorted and all, Bob? Craig says, read the damn chat, read the damn chat. What did I miss? What have I missed? Before you go racing, you hope to get in the lobbies tonight. Nice, nice. Les says, what's all this gibberish? I'm not too sure, man. Got some crazy acid prog PSY trance on at the minute. What them? Oh, music. You must have some trance music on. Tim says, hi OP is scary at the Nordschleife. I don't think I'm that OP at all, man. Do you see if the fast guys try this here car, if the fast guys even look at my time, surely it should make them think, right, that must be a good car. And bounce in and have a go on it. There's a shitload more time in it as well. For me, I've about an hour second and a half in it. I mean, so for a top notcher, they're bound to have an hour 3 or 4 seconds. Right. Anyway. PSY as in psychedelic music. You're listening to music, Tim, or you're having a day where you're eating mushrooms or doing some sort of LSD or something, and you're hallucinating, Tim. Don't worry, man. Don't feel like everything's wobbling in front of your screen or something. It's okay. Sit down and relax and put your feet up. Music, it's music. Right, that's alright. Your hell'll be alright. Hello, Don. Nice to see you. Hello, Damo. And Dean's in the house as well. Thanks for popping in, guys. Hello, Wind. I'd love to sneak under the 7 minutes. Wee bit greedy. This is a different coast than what it was chasing, so not sure. It was usually closer than this year. I was doing the coast a wee minute ago, but it might be quicker in the first section now. Right, round the R section. Can close in on them at the end. was shite, Stephen. What was that meant to be? Just rip the arse out of that one because it was shite. 29 in the house. Thanks for having in, guys. Yous are quick. Yous are a wee bit OP. Not a good line around that one. Get away with it. We'll do alright. Good start to the lap. Hello, James. Bit greedy, bit greedy. That's a real good first sector Coyote's done in that car compared to the last Ghost he was chasing before it started. Almost feel like restarting again. Missed that corner up big time. We'll keep going with a big set of coconuts. See if we can get it back. Hello, Scott. Should have about, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes left before the race starts. Oh. How do you sleep while the mother has no chance to say goodbye? Right, one more try at it. And I'm gonna roll a smoke and I'll chill out with you in the chat until the race starts. Was there any magic to be sprinkled live on stream? Hello, Coyote. Fancy being faster than you at this point in an OP car? Come on. Wasn't the best, that wasn't the best. Come on, give me a good one. Oh, coconuts was on display. Time lost, like time lost. It's a shame. It was a good start to the lap as well. I think you said he was a 59.8 or something, didn't he? It don't matter. No, 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 no. There's no magic, and I know now. Right, let's go and see if we can sign in. So, how are you today anyway? Excuse me. Has any of you been doing? Any reason why am I not? There it is, there it is. Mr. Turismo had me worried there for a second. It's not too often I'm in second place on the friends list. In fact, these days it's not too often I'm even in the top 10 or 15 on the friends list. Sometimes the top 20 is out of shit. Is out of shite. I was going to say is out of sight. there's no chance to say goodbye. And how do you walk with your head held high? Can you even look me in the eye? Let me tell you about hard work, minimum wage with a baby on the way. Let me tell you about hard work, rebuilding your house after the bombs took them away. Let me tell you about hard work, building a bed out of a cardboard box. Let me tell you about hard work, hard work. Still a couple of vibers up there. I came in up there, and Austin has got a sub 7 minute, and the TT, almost a TT. Who is that? Oh, that's Quinton. That's probably the TT on its limit. Calster has a 0.2. What have I got? A 0.9. So let's say a load of fast guys turn up. Fusa's a 0.3. We'll still be behind Fusa. Oh, we've snuck ahead of Fento. That's good. Snuck ahead of Stagger. Half alright. And Constant all as well. Right, hopefully we'll be in the mix. Hopefully the time we've got will start us in the mix, even if there is a good lobby going. Hello Glasgow. Hello Neil. Nice to see you. Luna, if I missed you, hello as well. 36 in the house. Thanks very much. Thank you, Luna. Thank you. I've got a sub 7 minute in me. I was on for it. So I was right before I started the stream. I was on for it, and I messed up the last section. Before the big straight. So I did all the corners. I didn't get the right hander. Too bad. I had a big set of coconuts on the right hander entering the straight because I messed up the previous 3 corners. So the big right hander, they stayed fast and you hog the inside of it, and then the left hander, and then the Banky boy left hander, all 3 of them over a half a second lost. Just because I missed the apex in the first one. I braked too late and went away out wide, and then messed up my left hander, and then tried to ridiculously push the wee Banky boy and messed that up as well. No worries, Bob, no worries, man. I'll hopefully see you later. If I did get a sub 7 minute, where would that get me in the world? Oh, I'd be near in the top 20. It's just definitely there for me as well. Mm. Yeah, Hulk had a 703 or 702, I think. Why, what's he got now? Yeah, 702. And he said yesterday he refused to use that ugly ass G70. He says never. And then today he's seen my time and he's like, I'm going to have a go in that G70. How easily it is to change his mind. You bettered your time in race B, but you're not even looking at this one. I love this. I love this track. Just driving around it's lovely. But I'll not even if we end up getting stuffed and getting frustrated. I don't think I'll go in the GTR. I'll maybe bounce on the race B if it ends up that everyone starts dominating in the GTR, because I don't enjoy driving it. It's not a fun drive around the track. At least in a Series car, it's a badass experience just driving around. Too hot, yeah. I done an all-nighter, boys. I done an all-nighter, believe it or not. I had made it, and I dozed off this morning at about 9 o'clock. And then up at about midday. But I thought I had survived an all-nighter. Glad I got a couple of hours sleep, but so I did, because I'd have been absolutely shattered. You won't go? Oh, you won't have a go at the G70? Oh, maybe it was Turbochargers said he was going to have a go at it. I think it maybe was at the start of stream there. Sorry, Turbo. Bit of a red face. You played your lap and you still got a 702. There's like a second and a half. You lost because you went completely off the track. Nice. That's actually how I improved on one of my ghosts as well. I had like what have I got there? I had a 701, a 701.6 or something. But that was with a drive off the track at the start of the section that everybody loves. You fucking after the car sale, the left-hander and then the right-hander, off the track around that right-hander and hit into the wall. So I kind of knew that there was a shitload more in it. What was my sector 1? I don't know, man. How do I tell that? Am I able to... Is there any way for me to... to show you that? I have no idea, mate. I don't keep an eye on the sectors at all. I couldn't tell you. The way most of you who are into your time trial, I'll be able to tell it at any point during the lap. Oh, this is a good lap. I just feel like, and when I got that time as well, I removed the ghosts. I kept on hitting the up button and taking them away, and then once I was on a straight, sticking them back on helped me a whole lot. I couldn't believe I was ahead of them. I was always hanging close to them, around about level, and for the whole lap I was in front of them. I just kept on pulling away until that last sector. Granny mode would have did me. Nope, you can't check it. Only if I remember. Nah. No idea, man. Couldn't even tell you where the first sector split time is. I am entered, am I? Yeah, I'm entered. Can we survive the first one of the day? And will there be any fast guys on? Always fast guys on, like, but will there be any ridiculous world final kind of speed guys on? Is there any way for me, to save that replay now, Turbo? Or do you have to do it while you're straight after you've actually done the lap? I'll maybe try and improve that lap as well, and then I will save. On pole. Oh, for goodness sake. Hopefully the people in the lobby will look at my qualifying time and they'll already be thinking about second place. They'll be like, I'm not even thinking about the win. Look at your man's qualifying time. Just let me drive away, boys. Is this top split? Surely this is top split. Not many on at the moment. There's a couple of B drivers. Hasn't made it in. Save the last hour. Maybe on PS5. Oh. Recent gameplay. Save full video. Right, I did it. I don't know if it's within an hour, like, if I did that or not. How long have I been streaming for? 32. It might be. Right, let's have a steady first one of the day, man. Hello, Elner. Hello, Cars. Car says that G70 is crap. You must just be ridiculously OP. Thank you. Or no, you didn't say that. You just said that. Sorry, I read that wrong. Make granny mode, Stephen. Cold tires. Terrified. Boom, boom. Awful start to the lap. But we're alive. And they're just out of the slip. There's a good chance of being in the slip, or he does anyway. Driving along in my automobile, bump, 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 bump. My baby beside me at the wheel. Come on, keep them out of the slip till we get round to the corners. Are they out of it? They're still out of it. Right, come on. See how much we can build up around here. He's hanging on, he's very good around that section. Oh, steeping, steeping, steeping. That's a bit embarrassing. You've got a race now. You've got a race now. Oh, he's fucked up as well. That would have been a huge lead for us if I had got that all right. He'd be close to the slip again at the top of the hill. Right, come on, drive away, man. Ooh. He's clung this half decent around there as well. A good chance of starting a lap in the slip. Especially if he's driving like that. You're giving him a bit of hope, Stephen. You're giving the man some hope. There we go. That's more like the size of gap I was hoping for. Smokers Highway. Ooh. Excuse me. Hanging on is not too bad. It's not, again, if I make a wee mistake in the wrong section, he'll be all over us. He'll be sitting duck at the end. Granny mode was engaged that day around the carousel. Lost a bit of time. Got it back again. Need to try and stretch it out a bit here though before the end. That's not how you stretch it out, Stephen. Oh dear. Nails that. He might have a bit of a chance. Come on. Loads of patience. Missed that one as well. Ooh. Surely that's enough. We can't get us from back there unless we die. Granny mode. The 42 in the house, thanks very much. Scotty, your DR is going to improve a lot this week. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it, and if it starts to level out at some point to where usually you reach a certain point and then you have to get first or second. Even whenever in the past, when I was up to 78, a third place, I was losing ratings. So I want to keep an eye on it, and once it levels out, I think I might even bounce onto my second account and grind its DR up as well, just so as we have the two accounts up there, in case there's any nice daily races and stuff come up. Might as well. Good race, man, good race. Kept me on my toes. They can't get into the race. Enjoy whatever one you are in, man. We've come a long, long way from whiskey and cocaine. Thank you, Dean, thank you. I do have a few wee combinations that we'll have a bit of speed on. This is one of them. And I'm still improving every time it comes up on my come date. I find a bit more pace and a bit more confidence just to push harder and harder. He needs higher ranked players in. Yeah, basically. I think we made a whole lot of DR there yesterday because our DR was already pretty low, and then there was a whole pile of fast guys in, starting from the back and stuff, you know, who are basically handing you free, DR points, like in lobbies like this here, maybe and stuff. If we got a poor result, you'd probably lose a couple of thousand. It goes where it's meant to go, but you know, if we were bouncing into every single race there was going, we'd be lucky to be an A pluser. So we would be at the bottom of A plus or at the top of A. That's around about my level when it's not a combination. That we like good game TCR. Now you know when a mother had no. P6 gonna get some good DR. Yeah, for sure. Alf is in the house. Hello, Alf. Nice to see you, man. Dean is 9 years old. Very good, Dean. Welcome to the stream. JJ's younger brother Jamie got A ranked when he was 10. Carl is in the house. Hello, Carl. Jay's in the house. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for hopping in. There's TCR in Understeer City it was. I reckon this car I'm in will start being used. People will definitely start changing their mind if our races is going half decent every time, especially people who know me, the likes of Burrs and stuff. Anyone who's usually in front of us or around about our pace, if they see that's at qualifying time that we did in that car, and if our races keep on going steady, they'll surely be tempted. They'll be like, right, I'm usually faster than him, or at least on pace with him. Oh, an error. There we go. An error. What is your error, Mr. Turismo? You fool, let's go right back out and then back in. You gonna let me in this time? Hello, David. Anyone else getting this? Anybody else getting the same error? Thank you, David. We just improved it there before we started the stream. I'd love a sub 7 minute. Come on, mister. Ah, come on. What's going on? Restart the PlayStation. I can't, mate. That's a stream ender for me. The high stream. Seriously. Clear network data. How do you do that stuff again? Up here somewhere, same as GT Sport, is it? Up here. Options. Talk to me. How do we do this again? Network. Delete temporary data from the console storage. The servers are down, right? It's happening to everyone, is it? It's happening to loads of people at the moment, right? Hopefully it'll get sorted. Am I right in saying that your man who tweets out the races each week has come out and said something about, at the moment, they're in the process of sorting out the online stuff? Hello, Harry. Won't you let me sign up? Right, are we allowed to do qualifying even? Right, can you spam in the chat or anything if all of a sudden it's fixed for you? I mean, could you just try and let me know? Line Bus is in the house. Hello, Line Bus. Thanks for hopping in. 44 people in the house. Thanks very much. We'll just try and improve our time, see if we can get a sub 7 minute here until we'll give it a wee half hour or something. And see if the... I'm not even going to use a ghost this time. I'm just going to go... That felt a bit slow. The rest of the lap though, it felt steady. That was nice, that was nice. No idea what we're on for, like. That was shite. The important one too, we drive the whole way along the straight. Good, 3 tenths lost. The start of the lap felt really good. Ooh! Oh, it was a nice drop in. Oh, that was a lovely carousel. Didn't feel nailed like, but it was smooth. Loads of patience. Chunky eyes, thank you. Look, taste the third, back to fourth. That was nice and smooth as well. Nice and early, loads of patience. Oh! Come on. That one wasn't the best. That one wasn't the best. Not sure what we're on for. Not sure what we're on for now. We're going at home. Half decent. Get the nose in. Ooh, coconuts. What do I think, boys? Have your guesses. Time trial specialists in the stream. What are we on for? Are we on for a decent one here? Have we any kind of chance? I reckon about a 701, 702. Any of you think, no, Scotty, you might get a sub 7 minute. I think if we're at 46 or 47 in the next split, you have to, what? What? No, it can't be that fast. Is that ridiculously fast? Or am I just wrong? No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I was talking shite. What was it then? 703. Beat it by 3 seconds. Why I was thinking 46 or 47 there. Wacky's in the house as well. Thanks for hopping in, guys. Anybody got any luck in signing in again at the moment? Right, so I felt like I nailed the beginning of this lap. So the ghost, if I can just hang with the ghost. We'll be doing alright, till he makes mistakes later on. Come on, come on. White Tiger's in the house. Womble's in the house, Lou Womble. Really got this one said, I think. Yes, you did. Look at you. It's a wee bit embarrassing, man. Hi, R.E. Womble. You having any fun at the Northlife? Are you planning anything this week? It's a real good carousel. He didn't half get a good carousel. Go away and leave me alone, for goodness sake. I'm meant to beat you by 3 seconds, man. Where does he lose all the time? He's not lost any of it yet. That was shite, that was shite. He gets this one poor, I think. We're not making 3 seconds on him anyway. truculence were on display that day. That was shite. That was a wee bit embarrassing. We weren't done for it anyway. 3 seconds we had to pay them by. Hey, let's go and see if it lets us sign in now. Anyone else? Hello, Vegas. How are you, Womble? All good, man? Are you enjoying the weather? Or are you melting away? I don't even know why I came out there, so I kept on going. I kind of knew that shit was going to happen. I should have just thought about it. Tran, Glasgow Tran. 50 people in the house. Thanks very much, guys, for hopping in. We had to miss one there. It wouldn't let us sign in for some reason. Hopefully it'll let us sign in now. Yeah, I had a big downpour over here as well, Womble. We had like about a 10 or 15 minute spell of like a torrential rain over here. I liked it. I went out into the garden and sat in the wee sunroom and had myself a smoke. Very, very warm, but hello, Ghost. Thanks for hopping in. Tim says, read the chat, read the chat, read the chat. Is that a song, Tim? Read the chat. What do you want me to read? What have I missed, Tim? I'm looking at it now, man. If there's something of vital importance, let me know. Scotty doing the rain dance. Hiya, bunga, bunga, bunga. Yep, we did. Only it doesn't work. I think you're meant to be naked with just like a wee leaf or something, hiding your privates. Oh, your fun lobbies on the night. Oh, Tim, would you still love me if there's a whole lot of sexy guys on doing this race like Key and all? Would you still love me if I missed it, or if I even just hopped in? I mean to do a race or something with you. I'm loving this race, and you know how excited I get when I see sexy people like Key and all online. Unsubbed, he's unsubbed. I'm sorry, Tim, I'm sorry, man. If there's any kind of low, you never know. It might not even let us in. The servers could be broken and we'll be begging you, Tim, can I please join your lobby? Please, man. There's nobody to play with. Ban him from his chat as well. Non-race cars would be fun. 13 million. Why don't we all have a race in the 13 million race car? I would love that. Martez is in the house. Nice to see you. Thanks for hopping in. How do you sleep while mother hell no? I'm on live chat. Why, what do you think I've missed? Whilst I'm looking at the chat. Yeah, hopefully it's happened a couple of times. I mean, so it has. That Durber doesn't let you sign in. Hopefully it'll be fixed already. If they closed it down, maybe just for a small fix. Hopefully it's not like off for a couple of hours. Although if it is off for a couple of hours, wouldn't it be great if we came back on and they were like, right, hold on, This race is fucked up this week. It's only 2 laps, and race B's only 4 laps. We've changed it. Race B's now 6 laps, and this one's a 5 lapper. I'd love a proper length race. Like, I think it would be lovely to see them. I mean, thrown in an endurance race, even like a 40-minute race or something with some strategy, would just be really nice. Is it still down at the minute, Bob? Are you trying to get in? And it's still not letting you in? Yeah, if it's not letting me in, I'm going to get a sub 7 minute time. So I am. And then I'll try to save that replay. I think that may well be the closest we've ever been to. The top times in the world, where are we? It is alright. A 57.2, 58, 59, 3.7 seconds off the fastest in the world around the Nordschleife. That's the closest we've ever got. This time last year, I was about 16 or 17 seconds off the fastest time in the world, and that was still a pretty badass lap. That was still a half decent, nice flowing lap. Right, we're going to find out shortly if it's going to let us sign in. We'll light up a lucky cigarette. Hello, Mr. Turismo. Oh, come on. Still an error code. Alright, Mark, nice to see you. Right, I'm just going to do time trial, lads, until hopefully some people in the chat let me know that it's back up and running. I hope it's not down all night. Right, let's take a ghost on just so as we know, because that last lap that I did was 3 seconds off the pace, and it felt like a hauled ass. I was a wee bit of me was hoping it might have surprised me at the end. Right, we're looking for. Right, we'll stick Donny's on, so we know if we finish very close or level with him, it's a sub 7 minutes. Did I watch Windstream? Scotty, did you watch Windstream? If he was live, I do have a nosy at Windstream. I didn't see him. Was he on the day? I haven't seen him on the day, but I do nosy at him for sure. Hello, Dan. Thank you. I want the sub 7 minute. Getting too close. If I got under a sub 7 minute, I'd be over the moon. Dal says, Dirty Sam was if GT7 is broke. I don't think so. Well, it'll not be broke. They'll be doing something. It'll be back on, surely. I can't be it off all night. There'll be all sorts of emails and telephone calls being made now. Mr. Sony is maybe trying to enjoy a meal with his family in the lovely weather that we're having, and he'll be like, ah, what's wrong? He'll be on the phone to the people who work for him. He'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? The emails and phone calls I'm receiving here is interrupting my barbecue. Get it sorted ASAP. Alright, oh, it's working now, it's working now. Let's see if R8 is correct. Oh, it seems like it is. It seems like it is. There's more people saying it's working now. Come on. You know I want it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's like, hold on. Here you. Could I see your admission pass, please? I never lie. I just talk shite. That's the same as me, R8. I don't tell no lies, but I do talk a wee bit of shite now and again. Let's keep going in case it's just taking a wee second to catch up around the world. It's not fair. Let's go right back out. The G70 is crashing the system. The computer just can't handle the numbers that I'm doing in it. It's like, no, that car's not that fast. That can't do that time. He's a hacker. Investigate that boy. That middle-aged Irishman who smokes and drinks while he's streaming. He's a fucking cheater. There's no way he's went that fast. The heat has melted the servers. Hello Jerry, hello Jerry. Whereabouts are you boys? R8, whereabouts are you? Are you in America? Who all is getting signed in? And anyone in Britain? I mean, getting signed in? Servers are resetting apparently any time below a 705 is hackers. They've caught us out. They've maybe been investigating me as well because of the shite I've been talking after each race about a cheat code and stuff. If the PlayStation Network is down, not Gran Turismo. How am I online? If the PlayStation Network was down, I wouldn't even be online. I wouldn't be able to stream Flash if the whole PlayStation Network was on, or if the whole PlayStation Network was closed down. I wouldn't even be able to be streaming at the moment. How are you anyway, Flashman? I mean, the weather's hard to stick, isn't it? Have you been chilling out anywhere? Or have you went down to the water? Had yourself a wee swim? You haven't got enough characters in a message to explain that. So it is possible for me to be streaming, you reckon? Even if I've never had that before. Like, if I press the PlayStation button, I can still go into all my messages and see. Yeah, whenever the PlayStation Network is down, I'm not usually even able to, to see other people online and stuff. Right, 3 more tries and then I'm going to time trial to get a sub 7 minute. Try number 1. And we'll try and use tactics in case Mr. Turismo's having a nosy. Fucking shite! This game's shite, Mr. Turismo! Fuck's sake! I'm gonna Assetto Corsa. I'm gonna buy Assetto Corsa. So I am. And fucking, he's broken. It's broken. This game's broken. I'll give him another chance. I'll give him another chance. Try number 2. Let's see if those tactics worked at all. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's having a proper think about letting me in this time. He's heard my rant maybe. He's been like, hurry up and fix that shit. He's going to go to Assetto Corsa, our main competition. No, fuck Mr. Turismo. Right, those tactics didn't work. Those tactics didn't work. Ah, it's a shame. You know, this is probably the best game that there is to play. Certainly my favourite game. I wish he'd let me in. Ah, it would make me so happy if it started working. Whenever we clicked into it this time. Never played a game anywhere near as good as this. The weather, their daily races and stuff is just brilliant. So it is. I don't know what people complain about. Absolutely love this game. Let's see if that works. Always been my favourite game. This best game I've ever played. So it is. And the weather and stuff that they've added in, just incredible. Not another game like it in the world. So there's not. Come on. We've been angry. We've been complimentary. It's time to be sad. Look what he's doing to me live on stream. If it doesn't work this time, it's a wee bit embarrassing. Please, Mr. Turismo. Surely. Go on. Please. Sit on it and swivel, Mr. Turismo. Pull yourself together, man. I don't know what else we're meant to try. Like, we've tried everything there. Right, I'm going to do qualifying. Plastered Barry's in the house. Hello, Barry. Hello, Grady in the house as well. I don't know what else I'm meant to try, lads. I've tried everything there. Let's just enjoy a bit of time trial and try and get a sub 7 minute. It's definitely there for me. Again. There we go. A Coyote with a 59.8 will let me know if we're on for it or not. Hello, Burgers in the house, or Ali. I'm having issues. Yeah, man. It's there was a few other people in the chat. It seems to be up and running for them again. I'm not sure what part of the world they're from, but now is there any British people or any European people in the chat that it's working for, or are you boys from across the pond? This seemed to happen just as Jerry joined the chat. Hello Clive, nice to see you, man. No worries, Grady. Was greedy of us. Still there though. Nah. Not today. Just want to see if I can still get round this corner flat out after taking that, because that's a cheat. And the tires were a wee bit dirty. Still made it round, but that's a cheat right there. That's a cheat right there. Anyone interested in learning hacker lines, welcome to the stream. If you're a hacker, keep an eye out. There'll be people trying that now. After seeing that, they'll be like, oh, here. I could just straight line that again. Not worried, it's a shite start to the lap. I'm just going to try and hack this properly this time. See if Mr. Fresno is going to pull his finger out. Or have we found a proper hacking line? Right. So let's just say I didn't want to turn here in this corner, Mr. Turismo. What about that? You gonna smack my bum? I clearly cheated there, man. Clearly cheated. He's still not smacking me arse. We'll see. All of a sudden, the top 10 times are going to start coming down. Perhaps some top notchers are watching, having themselves a lurk, and they're like, ho ho ho, I'm glad I'm lurking there. I'm going back in the time trial. Mixed Masters in the house as well. Thanks for hopping in, guys. Yeah, me either, Ollie, me either. Thousands of reports of PSN and GT7 servers down all over the world. Good, it's not just me then. Right. Should have been on the gas earlier there. Callum McRae. Hello, Roger. Nice to see you. The game is down at the moment. Hopefully if I improve my time, it'll still count then, even though it's down. The fact that it's allowing me in here to do time trial, it should save it, hopefully. Carhall's in the house as well. Someone said you can win it. What is? But not sure. Oh, that car. You talking about that car I paid 13 million for? I think they were just winding me up and talking shite, man. Trying to make me feel awful. Scotty, your time is just unbelievable because the track is so long. Restarting is just a pain. I know. Although it's not. If you make it round the first quarter or third of the lap, and you're still on for it, I seem to flow nice. No, I mean it's restarting whenever. I'm always restarting in the first quarter of the lap. I find if I'm in with a chance, I usually bring it home or have a chance. I don't usually fucking die in the second half of the lap. You're struggling to get below a 7:39. You have a go on a few different cars. Nice start. Ah, Stephen, you fool. Pin it. I tell you what. Oh, keep going. How's a fucking badass replay if you end up fucking getting it here? Yeah, threw it away. Again, keep going, rip the arse out of it, just in case we nail the life out of something. No, waste of time. Hello, JJ. That's a new line. Yes, it was a new line. It looked pretty fast as well. Not as good as the last one, but still half decent. Ah, too pretty, Stephen. Again, another new line, Callum McRae. Oh, yes, that was for Bobby, the flag marshal. He enjoyed that one. Right, I need to start making it a bit further into the lap. Give myself a chance. Read the flippin' chat. Hey Roger, Scotty, you're OP in this car. I think it suits me well. It lets you plant the life. I was really surprised when Wind had to go in it, that after the race he said it was slidey. It didn't come across as a slidey car to me at all. It came across as like you can plant the life out of it ridiculously early on the exits of the corners. It doesn't feel like it's a slidey car to me at all. Thank you though, JJ. I'm not even taking that. Might as well have a good first corner at least. It's slidey for you as well. We've come a long way. You didn't enjoy it? I'm loving it. Very slow in a straight line, like, and vulnerable. The fact that you can't even hang with them in a slipstream. But it's that good everywhere else. It's hard for them to get into your slipstream. Right, Stephen. Hit the first corner, man. From I said I need to get further into the lap, I think we failed the first corner 4 or 5 times. Right, that'll do. Again, could have been on it a wee bit earlier there. Awful line, awful line. We'll keep going just because he's still there. I know it's poor line. Again, we'll keep going just because he's there and we're in the part now that our car's good on. Try and rip the arse out of this section. Not good, not good. My ninja skills coming into work. You look like you have much more grip than you in this car. Womble, are you using your own version of the car that you own rather than a brand spanking new one? I done 2 races in my own one with a sexy livery yesterday, and it was way more slidey. Than a brand spanking new one with a new engine and the rigidity, and I didn't have the money to do that stuff. But there's definitely a difference whenever you get a brand spanking new one. Pretty sure the view changes how you, yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. Whenever I'm not in chase cam view, I have more confidence. So do to accelerate earlier, because you're not able to see how the car is moving. So you're not, although I get punished sometimes because of that confidence. Still there, half decent start. Love to get a wee bit deeper into the lap. Is it working again for you, Bob? I'm braking slightly different as well now. It's like the braking is last week, halfway through last week, after me playing with my my brakes and setting them. I've literally only started halfway through last week at the seaside. Started flowing a bit better with the brakes, and I'm not even looking at it. I always used to look at it to try and judge where the trail braking and all was. I'm not even doing that now. I just brake hard on the way in, and then instead of lifting off a wee bit, I'm still right down. I just release a wee bit of pressure. I mean, so I go from full braking, and it seems to, I don't even know where it comes down to. Like I say, I'm not looking at that. I'm just kind of, I mean, the feel of the car, it's just more stable. I mean, so it is when I'm doing it like that, and I've continued doing that. I mean, from last week. So maybe I'm learning a wee bit. Hello, Benson. Think you initially rented, but then you bought one. You need a livery. And no, I really miss my sexy livery as well, man. But for time trialing and qualifying, 100%, a rented one is the way to go for me. Like, I mean, for a month and a half now, I've been doing that, and it's definitely better. You can tell immediately. Key still can't get in at the moment, right? So Key's on, and he's trying to get in. Hi, R.E. Benson. Stopping in before some food. Enjoy, man. Enjoy your food. Does anyone know why they took the handbrake off when in motion? Apparently because some people were using it in time trial, and it was making them quicker. Although there's all sorts of protests. I believe there was thousands and thousands of Scotty Senior fans rioting after one of the last FIA races or something. They wrecked the fucking place, demanding a handbrake be returned to the game. It's like they're trying to make the game realistic. Well, give me a fucking handbrake. What happens if I break down on a hill? Know what I mean? How dangerous is that? If I break down on a big steep hill without a handbrake, you need a handbrake. It's too hot. I know. I've had the door closed, like, so it's as cool as it can be in here at the minute, but it's still a bit hot. You'll definitely try a rented one. You're only a 705. I've seen that you've done that in a Mustang, but Womble, I've seen you were in a Mustang. Have you tried any other cars that you feel like have potential? I didn't like the GTR, just didn't enjoy. I had an hour half hour grind, 20-minute grind earlier on before I started my stream in the GTR, and my best time I could get down to was a 704, and then I bounced into a SR car, and immediately I was down to a 702. I could, like, if I was, I mean, running, I feel like I can consistently hit, I mean, 702s now in this one, and then if you just nail a lap, you have a bit of a chance. Just a quick drop in and smash the like. Thank you very much, Mr. Capone. Thank you, man. Thank you. And yourself. Yeah, exactly, Jay. I mean, like any of those, I mean, top 10 lap times that I seen where they used the handbrake. I tried that shit. If they're able to do that and it makes them faster, they deserve to be fucking faster, because that shit's not easy to do. I tried that shit and I'm not able to use it, I mean, to my advantage. I mean, so if you've got the skill to be able to hit the handbrake and make a couple of tenths, then you deserve a couple of tenths faster, as far as I'm concerned. Hello, Renato. Nice to see you, man. It's luck. Well, I didn't have any luck. I'm usually lucky, JJ. I couldn't get the hang of it at all. I tried it a few times, even back in GT Sport. I can remember trying it whenever they used to do it. But yeah, in terms of it's ruined the end of a race for me. I used to do all sorts of handbrake turns, and without it, the record will stand at 7 360s around. I think that's what the record was, and it'll never be defeated without a handbrake. Not the best start. We'll have big coconuts, but through this here section, see if we can make any of it back up. Close enough to keep going. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I could drive you all night long. Yeah, should have been on it earlier there. Come on, give me a good couple of corners. Smoker's Hill. I feel like if we nail this one properly, it could be flat out, that one. Again, poor corner there, but we'll keep going just because we're in a good section now for this part. Come on, bring him back to me, bring him back, bring him back. Oh, you greedy animal. It's back up. Is it back up and working, boys? Shimmy shoot. No worries, Bob. Yeah, it's back up. Happy racing. Thank you, Wamble. Thank you, man. Enjoy your day. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns a staring out the window at the darkness till the boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what their cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you my advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light, and the night grew deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. He said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when..." Let's see if the heckle line works. What do you think, Mr. Turismo? Any penalties? No, he still didn't even give a penalty for that shit. No, he didn't. Not that it would be faster for the dirty tires, like. Scotty is 33rd in the world. I know, JJ, with more left in it, man. With more left in it in this car. I've definitely got a sub 7. I think if it was to sneak under, 7 minutes. I threw it away. JJ as well. I had it the whole lap. I had my own ghost on and a ghost. That was a sub 7 minute. Ghost a 0.8 or something, or a 0.9. Can't remember who it was. But yeah, I was ahead of the sub 7 minute ghost on the way into the last section where there's a fast right hander, the left, and then the banky left. I missed a brake too late, which messed up all 3 of those corners. I missed my apex on the right hander, which messed up my entry for the left hander, and then I tried to ridiculously nail the wee banky boy and messed it up as well. Threw away a shitload of time. I was gutted, and I'd done it differently. I had the ghosts on, but on that particular lap I was taking them off. I only stuck them on whenever I got on the straight, just to see, right, where am I? And every time I stuck them on, I was ahead of them, and then I removed them again, another section done, stuck them back on, a wee bit further ahead of them. I was like ever so excited, and then I binned that shit. I think if I was to sneak into a sub 7 minutes, it would have got me up to like 21st or something. It was. Well, other people have improved now. 24th it would sneak me into, but still, that's the closest I've ever been on this track. The best in the world by 3 seconds, which is over the moon, mate. Right, I was meant to go and sign up. It wasn't open yet. I had 9 minutes or something to wait. 5 minutes to chill out. Hopefully we'll start racing soon. A hard track to get a good lap in. Yeah, I'm usually really steady on the second half. If I make it up to the carousel and I'm on for a good lap, I usually bring it home. I don't usually bin it or throw it away at the rest of the lap. I seem to, if I'm on for a time, I have lots of confidence around the rest of the lap. It's like when I have lots of confidence at the start of the lap, I sometimes make a mistake. Being too confident, but my confidence from the carousel onwards, I don't seem to usually lose time there whenever I'm pushing hard and pushing the limits. I'm like, I love it from the carousel home. It's just an amazing track, and the carousel as well in this game compared to it in GT Sport. I was saying yesterday, the feel way better. On GT Sport, you could hardly get on the gas until the exit of it. You were like really delicate. In this here, well, in this car particularly, if you nail the carousel, you can be on the gas flat out from about halfway round the carousel, and it just stays in it for you and doesn't spin. Anthony Robinson is in the house. Thank you very much, Anthony, for joining us. Watched you for a while. One of the best underdogs. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Thanks very much. I've got a couple of wee combinations, Anthony, where we'll look a wee bit quick. I'm sure if you've been watching me for a while, you've seen me in other combinations as well, where I'm quite ashamed of myself. Usually binning it live on stream in front of Key or someone, making a fool of myself. Couple more minutes and we'll find out if we're allowed in. Hopefully we are. It's after 7 o'clock. I would love to get a wee bit of a grind going. See if we can get that DR up anymore. We'll have to keep an eye on our bar as well, because once it starts to level out on us on the day that we notice that it starts to level out, even if we're getting good results and top fives, and it's not continuing to go up, then it is continuing to go up. Like it looks like it's slightly above halfway now. So we'll keep an eye on that, and once it stops going up and starts staying the same, I'll maybe bounce on my second account as well and grind my DR up on it. Just so as I have my two accounts with plenty of DR on them, and then it means we can use our second account, just for the tracks and combinations that we don't really have a flow on, and at least we'll still be up in top split. Even it'll take a shitload of poor results before we're knocked down into split 2 and stuff. Davis lost his glasses. He says help. Get down on your hands and knees to start off with, Dave, in case you stand on them and break them. So you want to be on your hands and knees and just start feeling your way about. If without your glasses, you don't know how many fingers I'm holding up without your glasses, then yeah, it's a hands and knees search. And if you're going outside, crawling round at the shop or retracing your steps, if anyone asks you, they might even help you out. They might hold your hand. Bob's going to join this race, but there's no way you'll be in the lobby. You might be, Bob. It depends on how many's on. If Key's on though, it's always hard to get in the top split. A lot of fast drivers all follow Key. If it works. Is Key in a race now? I've just missed subscriptions. Ollie's on, doing some iRacing. It does say Keys on. Let's see if he is in a race. And did he improve that qualifying time? He says he was going to improve that qualifying time before he got on the next time, so he would be starting. He is. He's in a race. So hopefully, if he has improved his qualifying time, or slight improvement as well, he'll at least give us a chance of being up there. Right, Mr. Turismo, come on now, be fair. There's other YouTubers are on. Come on, man, everyone else is getting signed in. I've been picked on here by Mr. Turismo. Shameful, shameful stuff. Hello, Abdu. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for hopping in. Try B just to let me see if it signs in. I'm gonna have to end this stream, Apache. Oh, come on, man. Any suggestions, guys? Apart from ending the stream and rebooting. It's definitely up and running again, like. I'm too OP. Mr. Turismo's like, no, you're clearly cheating in that car. That's a shame. $12 minutes. I'm going to have to reboot, lads. I'm going to have to reboot. Apologies. I'll reboot the game and start another stream. The fact that it's letting Key in, and Key's able to race. Hopefully, if we reboot, it'll fix the problem. 11 minutes. Right, it's not working for me. I'm gonna have to reboot. I mean, guys, apologies. We'll be back on in just a couple of minutes. I mean, so we'll, and hopefully that'll sort the problem out. I'll end the stream just by quitting out of the game. Apologies, guys. Hopefully you'll rejoin us. Hasta la vista.